right, so we are live here. We're going to be playing a vintage league because I feel like throwing $10 down the drain. I mean, I guess it's free $10 that I've earned, but I'm going to be playing some Paradoxical Outcome. This is our list here. This is, of course, a deck. It was all about playing a bunch of. We got all our cheap artifacts here that we then use Paradoxical Outcome to pick up and draw a gajillion cards and generate more mana. And we have a couple wins here. We can Bolus's Citadel. It looks like our main win is Vault Key plus Urza token and Urza Construct and Urza Saga Construct are like two main ways to actually win. We also have Sphinx's Steel Wind in the board. As like a third win condition, we can also win via Snapcaster Beats. Yeah, so we got Tinker for our Time Vault Key shenanigans. We got the usual blue spells. In the board, we have Flusterstorm for the control matchups. We have Steel Sabotage for the shops, as well as Hercules. Dismember also good against shops. Surgical and the Soul Guide Lanterns, Grafdigger's Cage. Yeah, Grafdigger's Cage also works against Dredge. Tormai's Crypt also against Dredge. These, of course, we can also grab with Karn. We can also grab the Mycosynth Lattice to lock our opponents out of the game. So yeah, let's join a league and see how we do. I fully expect to lose all my $10 here, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully there's somebody playing. I'm sure there's somebody playing Vintage on a Saturday night. Although only 149 active players is a little bit worrying. Worst case is if it really starts taking too long, I can bother randomists to maybe play some cards against me. I was afraid this was going to happen. Unfortunately, we're 3 minutes in queue. And unfortunately, there's not a great like, I'm not LSV. I can't double queue this kind of thing. That's not going to be a thing that works. Maybe we can maybe there's something interesting going on in the commander rooms or something. Something we can watch. Ooh, a CEDH game. It's oh, they're just starting. Seems that maybe Magic Online is having issues. I know they were having, there's some bug with Tangle Wire. Yeah, it looks like that the there's some bug with Tangle Wire that's got them banned in Legacy and Vintage currently. So that's interesting. Hey, found a match. Exciting. Oh, I've played games against this guy before. Yeah, this hand seems good. We're gonna keep this. Chalice of the Void on 0. I don't think I can let this resolve. So this says we're playing against like some kind of shops. Yeah. Nettle Cyst. Okay. Yep. Alright, what do we get off our draw step? Emerald. Cool. Tinker for Citadel, and then, cool. Land. I'm supposed to hold priority while I do that. But just in case I see something I do want to cast. Yep. Aw. Okay, this is just gonna name Urza Saga. Probably. Because this way he can... That doesn't work. Like, I can still tap this for mana. Oh. I was supposed to misstep that. So we got our first punt of the night. Okay, cool. We punted, but it didn't matter. So, against shops, we want our Steel Sabotage, we want our Hurkles. We probably want Dismember. We might want Sphinx of the Steel Wind. We can take out... I forget what we take. We take out Lantern. I forget what I'm supposed to take out against shops. Needle can name Wasteland. I can probably cut a top. I can probably cut Misstep. Because there's only a couple of good targets in there for Misstep. I don't want to cut Snapcaster. I can maybe cut Merchant Scroll. Like maybe it's... This one's tough. I'm kind of like a repeal and a dig. And we'll, oh, I can maybe cut Git Pro, bring back in the repeal. I don't think I can keep this. Like, this is extremely vulnerable to a wasteland. I don't have any colored mana. My Tinker target is in my hand. Like, this is just a terrible hand. This hand, on the other hand, seems actually very strong. I will keep this and we'll put back Time Walk, I think. This is the kind of hand where if they go turn one, like, I don't know. Okay, turn one Nettlesis. That's like vaguely annoying, but... Okay, so... Here I get 4 mana. I think I want to play the Saga just so I can get down a construct sooner. Even though this is more vulnerable to Wasteland. And we're gonna kill the Pearl. Oh, I got. Rip. Oh, man. Okay, now we're gonna revoke her, probably Mana Crypt. Because that does work. And we're gonna revoke Soul Ring. Okay, yeah, I'm just fucking dead here. I mean, if I could theoretically draw, like, Hercules buys me a turn to do something. Like, so, like, if I draw basically exactly Hercules. Okay, so we did draw the Hercules. And then... So I get to go end of turn Hercules into, like, outcome myself into question marks. Or no, I do have to do end of turn because then he can just recast the like if I don't, he just recasts the revoker, and I'm in the same spot as before. Okay, so what am I getting here? I'm getting some kind of Mox, probably. It's probably just Opal. I guess there's, well, I'm like mono blue. It's probably just Sapphire. Okay, so we're gonna play top. We're gonna draw with top holding priority. Draw 4, draw a 5th. I'm gonna play top. We're gonna repeal Sapphire. Okay, so there's key. Play key. Draw with top. Okay, so now we have... Cool, yeah, so we can tinker for vault. get Time Vault. Untap our Time Vault. And we won the match. Alright, so we're gonna, at worst, 1-4 this. Which, we've only made one horrible punt. Hey, Rando. How's it going? We've only made one horrible punt so far. And it wound up not mattering.
Only one. I don't believe you.
Yeah, I had the turn 1 Tinker for Citadel against Shops, and I had a misstep on top, and I didn't misstep my opponent's Pithing Needle.
Well,
they needled Black Lotus, so it didn't matter. But
yeah, there's so many like fine edges in Vintage that make incredible differences.
like, I mean, it's one of those things where like I had the Lotus in play, but like
Sure, it just doesn't
it's
matter.
the mind games aspect, but like it didn't matter. Yeah. So now we get to spend another like 5 minutes in queue, because turns out there's only 147 players in this league. There's, you know, not actually that many.
I see.
Oh, I should stream this to Discord so that you can
Yeah, no delay.
yeah, watch without a delay. There you go. Okay.
Tim, I have a toothache and it sucks.
Yeah, I believe it. Have you tried cutting your head off?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, let me know when you get to that point.
No,
I'll be
no,
happy to help.
we have to take pliers to my own mouth phase long before then.
Oh, okay. And I suppose now that you're here, we should talk about the deck we're playing, so that you.
Or poing.
Yeah, we are POing. I don't know. It's outcome. Like you know what
We're
outcome
going to
is.
cast free artifacts and we're going to cast outcome and then we're going to win with either key vault or
It's Key
it's like our
Vault. Key
main way
Vault.
is key vault.
Key Vault. We can also beat people to death with construct tokens.
Right, that's the way we actually win. But key vaults, what makes them what makes
Yeah.
them scoop?
Yeah, we can. I mean, we can Karn for Lattice too.
Yeah,
That's the thing we can do.
we have ways to win, but the way
Yeah.
that we actually win is key vault.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. My expectations for this league are pretty low, honestly, for as far as my performance. But
Well, I mean, you've
we'll
got a
see.
100% win rate so far.
So far there's still 4 more matches. Plenty of time for me to fuck up, or for
Okay.
my opponents to just get luckier than me. Because like game 2 there, it was like I'm like, okay, my turn 1 was pretty good. It was like Crypt, Soul Ring, land, Karn. My opponent Mind Break traps the Karn. And I'm like, well, shit. Now I just like don't have anything. And he proceeds to go Nettle Cyst, Revoker. I'm like, oh, can I win this anymore?
Which one's Nettle Cyst?
It's a living weapon. It gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control.
Okay.
So,
Living weapon cranial plating.
yeah. Hey, I wonder if this is gonna be he dies. If he dies, he dies. It's not. Cool.
Ooh. This hand does nothing, Tim.
I'm gonna cast Brainstorm.
That's true.
But no, we're not gonna keep this hand. Like, we don't want Citadel in our hand. This hand's much better.
Yeah.
And then I think we'll put Lantern back. I think we'll put.
I'd probably just ship the Urza here.
Really? I was looking at going turn 1 Urza, and
Oh, you just
then
want to turn one the Urza and get the pressure on.
and then I can cast Ancestral off the token.
Off Urza token. You make a valid point.
Like I'm looking at shipping like Repeal or Lantern or
Yeah,
Tarn.
probably repeal then.
Sure.
That's like the filleriest card.
Sure. Oh, okay. It's a pretty good start. Okay. So we're up against some kind of combo
Yeah, that's
nonsense.
main deck defense grids is
Is
like
like Storm.
Doomsday or Storm, yeah.
Okay, Opal's not a bad draw either.
It means that we don't have counter spells and instead have hand disruption, so you want to keep everything you can on the board.
Yeah. Um. So that said, I do still think I want Ancestral here.
Yeah.
Now, do I play top or do I leave up Lantern?
Oh, what does fucking Lantern
So it's like
do?
Relic, except it blinds.
Oh, we don't give a shit about that on this
Well,
turn. I'd put top in play.
really? Okay.
I
I
like,
mean, I was
yes, I
thinking
understand that there's some
it's
chance of
like
a Yogg Will
the
turn,
Yogg-Will line,
but
yeah.
I can't imagine that a Yogg Wills this turn.
Okay, that's fair.
And like,
If he
this lets
does,
us
I'm
activate
blaming you.
top EOT. Yeah, that's fine. I just think that there's a lot of extra upside for our 3-card hand here.
Sure. Yeah, that's legit. Or if we could like guarantee we didn't draw the Bolas' Citadel, it's on top of our deck or something. Yep. You're just gonna cast Bolas' Citadel here. So, this is looking like a Yogg-Will turn to me.
Maybe.
Because you get Yogg-Will, you cast Ritual, Petition, right? Like that's enough, right?
Why didn't you leave the graveyard interaction?
Uh, no, this is gonna be short though,
Yeah, I'm sitting here
because
like
we,
you were supposed to cast the tutor earlier.
well, but if he does that, he
Or
doesn't have enough
three.
mana.
It's three, isn't it?
It's triple black.
Spellcraft. No, I mean
It's
spellcraft or
two.
whatever it is. Okay.
Oh, right, yeah. So if he sequenced that right, he goes up to no, because he goes
Yeah, because
down
he
to
doesn't get the mana from this.
yeah. He goes
And
up
if he
to.
casts that before the last ritual, he gets the mana.
I mean, he yeah. Oh, so now we're
Seems like he
casting
just
ancestral.
has it all.
Yeah. Brainstorm. Okay.
You should do that after the ancestral erosive.
Yeah. I don't know.
Unless he's like got a fetch land in hand or some nonsense.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, look. Okay. Yeah.
This turn's still like real hard for him down 3 mana.
Yeah.
Turns out the real opponent at the table when you play Storm is yourself.
Sometimes. Yeah. Turns out. Duress. Okay. Goodbye, Merchant Scroll. It's nice knowing you.
You're gonna need to try with him.
Really?
Yeah.
The Force of Will? And not the Merchant Scroll?
I disagree with that.
Like,
That says to me we're not going off this turn.
right? Like, yeah, that says to me that
We fizzled.
yeah, like I fizzle now. I need to make sure that you can't interact with me on a future turn.
Yeah.
Because, like,
That's what it smells like to me, Timothy.
so now we're sitting here thinking.
Deep in the tank.
Indeed. Like, okay, come on, buddy. Like, you got to do something. Okay, gonna pass the turn. I like it. So we put 9 of our best cards into exile. Let's spin our top. I like Urza's Saga. I don't particularly care about any of the rest of these.
Is Needle actually good?
I don't think
Probably
so.
not. I mean, we Needle Soul Ring and we put him back on
No,
4
that's
mana.
not how Needle works.
Oh, sorry, you're right.
Come
I'm
on, Randomus.
conflating Needle
You
with
should know
Provoker.
this.
That is why I read those 2 cards every single time I play them.
So I think we're gonna just merchant scroll for,
I'm sorry, Tim. There's
I
like
don't know,
40,000
Flusterstorm.
magic cards bouncing around in there. They interact with each other sometimes.
Oh, I don't have main deck Flusterstorm. What am I getting here?
Oh, how much mana do we have?
Like 3, but I don't really want to use more than one of it.
We literally can't cast a counter spell on his turn.
Yeah. So I think we're just on like dig.
Yeah,
And
just progress our play.
and honestly, we're not even gonna cast it here. We're just gonna
Crunch for
attack for
4.
4. Yeah.
I would
We're gonna
probably
attack
attack
for
with
5. Yeah.
yeah. Those hit points matter when he's almost certainly got both Citadel.
Yeah. Yeah, because now our next worry is that he tinkers into Citadel and like this. If you're gonna tinker into Citadel, friend, you didn't want to play that land. You
Yeah,
wanted to leave a land to
so that we
play
can
off
clear
the
the top.
top.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. I really hope they're stuck on a land, which is why we're not casting this spell that's on top of our deck.
I mean, he's got at least one clear.
Yeah, he gets to shuffle with Delta, but like that's
I
another
think
life.
this is we're just tanking right here.
Yeah. This is like I have Thoughtseize on top of my deck or something, and I'm like, can I afford to lose 3 life to cast Thoughtseize? Or something like that. I like it.
You like it when it gets to be our turn again against the storm deck?
Indeed, yes. It's a good sign, usually.
How many keys do we have?
So we have one key. I'm honestly on just like make a construct. Like maybe we take. Actually, I don't think we're supposed to take get probe.
Just because it's too
It's
help.
it's a tendrils. It's a storm count for
It's a
tendrils,
storm
right?
count, yeah.
Like I think we're just supposed to draw a vault and be fine with it or whatever.
Yeah, we're gonna want it eventually.
Yeah.
We don't really need either of the other cards.
Yeah. Play that. We're gonna make a dude so we get an extra point of damage in here. And like
Do we play
actually,
the vault
so
for the bonus point?
I think that actually might be worthwhile, and I think it is worth fetching for that. Because that is
That
still 1 point
also,
of storm count
yeah,
off, but like
we're gonna
we
use that
untap.
fetch land eventually anyway. Let's be real.
Yeah.
And then that puts us in a spot where we're closer to dig too.
Yeah. Yeah, so now he's only got 3 life to play with, really. So like,
Yeah.
and like this could,
This
if he
makes the
doesn't win this
Citadel no
flip,
longer particularly
ooh,
valuable.
he
Yeah.
is,
He's in a bad way.
yeah. Okay. Found an emerald.
Is that what he needs right now?
I mean, it's storm count.
Is it time for the like tendrils for 6 to
I mean,
live
this
through the
might be
turn?
time for Babby Tendrils. Like, if he's got it in hand, that's what I'd be thinking about. Like, how can I
Yeah,
Babby Tendrils here?
it's rough though. Like, how do you ever win when you put your tendrils in the yard against this though?
Oh yeah, against Soul Guide Lantern, I'm just like, the moment you give me priority with anything that
Gone.
would let you use it, just get that shit out of here. I don't want it. Our opponent has used a lot of his time. It's game 1.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I get it. Storm is a deck where you have to think through your lines, but like,
I mean, this guy's spending a lot of time thinking through his lines.
yeah. I mean, like, his lines are not particularly good at this point. So, like,
Makes me think that he's playing this deck as a novice to this deck.
yeah. I mean, that's fair. Okay, so Storm, we want Fluster Storms. Surgical question mark? Lanterns, cages,
I mean, surgical
crypts.
can be cute, but most of the 4 ofs that you want to rip out of his yard, he just has. Are
He
just
just has
like
12 of, actually.
yeah, and they're just instants, so he casts them in response to your surgical or whatever.
Yeah.
Like surgical's cute because we get to fuck up his lines that involve what you call it, the
Yeah.
5 mana tutor.
Yeah. The Dark Petition.
Yeah.
Do I want the two more Soul Guide Lanterns?
I mean, you're really only interacting with like 1.5 cards in their deck with that, so
Yeah, I mean it's like Flusterstorms in. Uh,
bring all the threats in.
like I could bring Sphinx in as
Honestly, I like Sphinx over the likes of the Key Vault combo.
really.
I mean,
I mean, I guess
we
if
have to
you
have both
gain,
pieces before they do anything at all.
yeah, that's fair.
And then like they can't
Like Key at least
interact
does
with.
things on its own,
Yeah, I mean
so I'll
Key's
leave Key
fine.
in. It's a cheap artifact too. So we'll bring in Sphinx. Um, yeah, this seems fine. Sold. This hand's a little bit vulnerable to this, but this happening, like, maybe he takes the Tinker instead. Yeah, okay. This is still fine. Still get to turn 2 Urza. Am I supposed to just leave up Flusterstorm? I don't know. I think I want to develop my board here, even if that means going shields down for turn 2. And this does at least leave me protected against the Yogg-Will lines. So Pottery Grave. That's interesting,
That's a card shouldn't be in his deck.
right? Like that says I only have 3 underground seas or something. But even then, I don't think
I don't know.
I don't know if
Is
Storm
there
usually
some
plays
world
4.
that wants to play 5? Like I can't imagine one.
I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't be surprised if most
Right.
decks are only
You
playing
play
3.
like 3 in a bajillion fetch lands. Yeah.
Yeah, and like a swamp and an island, maybe, if you're
Yeah.
really worried about
Maybe.
shops.
Maybe a swamp.
Yeah, right. Like if you're really worried that shops isn't gonna let you cast that dark ritual. Okay, force is nice. And then I think we're just gonna go for Urza here.
Yeah, I like just get a threat in.
Yeah.
It also lets us leave up this Predestined.
Yep.
Let me read this lantern one more again.
So when it enters the battlefield, exile target card from a graveyard. Tap sacrifice it,
Okay.
exile each opponent's graveyard, and you can pay 1, tap sacrifice it to draw a card.
Okay. It's Nile Spellbomb.
Yeah, basically. Okay, so I can just hardcast this Force of Will.
How?
Yep, you can spin top. That's fine.
What if we just had 2 counter spells up?
Yeah. Unfortunately, that does mean we can't use Soul Guide Lantern, but I
Oh
think that's
well, if
fine.
we've used both counter spells at that point, hopefully
We
we don't need.
probably don't need the Lantern if we're using both counter spells. Like,
That's the hope.
theoretically. Like, I don't know. Okay, so there's our basic island. And we drew his top. Sure. I don't think I care. Like, this was just like shitty Explorer.
A classic.
Like, this is Explore, but I get to have 2 mana untapped. I don't give a shit.
Right, like we're in quite a position where defense grid doesn't mean very much against us.
Like, we're the
Yeah,
we're the
we're the
beatdown.
beatdown this game, my dude.
Yeah. Like, I can pay for defense grid for at least one of these spells.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what that
I
mana
have
vault
a
does.
jillion mana.
It says counter target defense grid.
Yeah. This goes badly for us if he has a counter spell of his own, but I don't think he does. I don't think the Storm deck usually plays counter spells.
No, you're not playing counters if you've got these defense grids in your deck. Like, there's some
Wait,
chance that
hold
he has
on.
like a Flusterstorm or something.
I don't actually need.
Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah. Just miscounting. So if he does have the counter spell, we can still, or if he does have the, what's it, the Yogwell, we're still protected on that front. Yep. Okay. This is, that was an interesting match. I definitely kind of agree that I think our opponent was not the most experienced Storm player, Just with like how much time they spent like sitting there thinking, right? And like the spell mastery issue in game 1. All right, we got a third match with the Mighty Ramses. Yes, I would like to play first. Bleh. So we have this hand is like exactly Urza Saga going for it.
Yeah,
I don't think this hand's very good. I think we should throw this one back.
I agree.
This
I like
hand
that
seems
more.
better. What are we putting back here? It's just like needle.
Probably ship needle in the dark.
Yeah.
Prepare to be really upset that we shipped the needle.
Yeah, right. Just like Emerald Island, repeal the Emerald, play the Emerald again. Question mark.
Yeah. I guess in theory we could do that POT, but it doesn't really matter.
I mean, we could draw something, we could play,
Yeah.
and then we
We
could have it
squander a
in
green
play.
that way.
Like, yeah, okay. Sure. We ate their mental misstep.
Fine by me.
Yeah. Okay, so we know we're playing a deck that has misstep in it. Does not narrow it down very much.
That's like saying we're playing a deck that has Underground Sea in it.
You're right. I mean, that's not this deck. That is a Boston Terrier, not a Frenchie. It's they are similar looking dogs, but not quite the same. Also, that's not great.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
What's up, fellas?
Hey, Moniker, how's it going?
Not bad. Doing okay.
We are playing the nerd cards.
That's cool. I'm playing Elden Ring.
Yeah.
That's a game.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Yeah, it's fun. It's definitely like the most I've like played a game since Red Dead. So, and
Nice.
Red Dead was like the game I played the most in a long time before that. So, it's good. It's good getting a lot of mileage out of it for me. I'm finally past the second boss. So,
Nice.
there's like 3 fucking ways to go now. I don't know which one to pick.
Pick one, and then when it starts getting hard, go look at one of the others.
You go the other way, yeah, right.
That's legitimately just how you play.
Yeah, it's basically
That's
just
how you
bouncing
play
around.
Dark Souls, yeah.
Yeah.
You go
Okay,
until you
so this
decide
is
it's too scary.
Oath. I think this is Oath. I think this is
Yeah, that
worth
smells like
forcing.
oath. I don't know. Some of the like traditionally Grixis control lists have been playing green to put this idiot in their deck.
Yeah, Oko's real good. Turns out.
Yeah, one of the best Magic cards that's been printed in the last 20 years.
Yeah, right. Okay, so let's draw a card that does something, or makes mana. Oh, right, he gets an extra turn. So again, yep, it's oath. Okay, we got baited into. Oh, he just had a second Oko. Okay. Sure. We're making a food here, I assume. I wouldn't give me a 3/3 in this spot.
Yeah, no. He could give himself a 3/3.
Really? We are going to give me a 3/3. I guess with not playing a land last turn and just doing
Yeah,
nothing,
and
it says,
you
hey,
you
I'm
were
constricted on mana.
yeah, and you showed that with your repeal attempt too. Like,
Yeah,
I
I
I don't
mean,
think this is a good line, but I can see why he has been led down it.
yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it gives him or it gives me a dude for the oath too, like,
Yeah,
if he ever finds it.
but he has to have the oath.
Yeah. I mean, I think he just had 2 Okos. Like, now he gets to elk his own emerald, and
Silly
they
smush face dog
trade.
people.
Yeah.
It's like a
Zipper's
bad
so
cat.
good. Zipper's so good. You take that back.
Nope.
Ugh.
See, I have Baxter here. He's the best dog. He's letting me rub his belly while he sleeps right now.
No.
Oh, he rolled over for maximum belly contact.
Aww. Put a picture of Baxter in the stream chat. Yep, okay, now we both have 3/3s.
Can I link Discord uploads and
I
they
think
work
so.
in other places?
Thanks. I mean, it's just a URL. Like,
Yeah, it's just a CDN link generally,
yeah,
but
it should work.
we will find out.
Yep,
Yeah,
it works. Look at that Baxter.
he's the best puppy. He was raised by dogs, so he thinks he's a dog.
It's about right.
Okay, let's force this, and then get our forest or something. Oh, it's not. Okay.
More like farce of will, am I right?
Indeed. Okay. Um. think we just want Lotus here. I don't know.
Yeah. Is
Our
that
options
better
are
than
not
top?
good. I mean, they have an Oko. Top doesn't get
Noted.
to hang around. Unfortunately, not casting this Narset last turn means that now this second food gets to attack, and I lose the Narset.
Well, why you let him do that to us, Tim?
Because I didn't have any mana.
Oh, Tim Nielsen syndrome.
Yes, that one.
Moniker,
Starting
I've
to
reached
like
like
hit
a new low.
Ancestral off the top, just like naturally.
The only lighter I have left with any gas in it is like a knockoff shitty gas station one that the flint doesn't work on. So
Oh
I have to
no.
light it with another dead lighter before I
Yes,
use it.
that's the best. Okay, I know exactly what you mean. The little gas leak maneuver. Yeah.
Okay, this
Stoners are
game.
nothing but if not resourceful.
This game, not going great.
Yeah, I mean, you're very behind this game.
Yeah, just
And when
tiny
I say
bit.
very behind, I
A
mean
tiny bit behind.
10 out of 10
Slightly
behind.
behind.
You're going to need to run like Key Vault
That
and
didn't
have him
save me.
have nothing.
Gonna need to run Ancestral Mox Key Vault.
I mean, you have a Lotus.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. That is
So
true.
we just need that Ancestral and Key Vault. Easy.
Sure. This is like kind of ancestral. It's vaguely ancestral shaped. Let's put back Urza's Saga and Outcome. And then we're gonna crack our fetch and dig. Also, I'm starting to run low on islands. So I can only get one more island, which is the thing to remember. Yeah. We're just gonna concede here. Okay, so against Oath. I don't fucking know. Hercules goes out.
Just kill him.
Flusterstorm comes in. Probably take out Lantern as well.
Flusterstorm's not actually very good against them. It only counters their counters.
Yeah, but it's like
Doesn't counter Oko. It doesn't counter Oath.
it doesn't counter Oath or Oko, but like Lantern doesn't really do
Lantern's a
anything,
dead
and
card. Yeah,
Hercules is a dead card, and this way maybe I can force through an outcome or something.
that's fair.
Like it's not amazing. I think honestly, I think Oath may be one of the blue decks that this deck really struggles against.
Oath is just kind
But
of a fucker.
yeah, like I don't think I have too many better options.
Wonder what their Oath.
I don't know. We didn't see anything. which makes it a little bit difficult to sort of try and
I mean, odds are good. It's
plan for
Arcana
it.
Cruelty.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Archon of Cruelty, and there's a Modern Horizons 2-1, the Angel, where you and creatures you control get protection from a card type.
That seems pretty good.
Yeah. A lot of time they just name creatures, and it's just like, oh, you can never lose. But yeah. Yeah, like Cage doesn't do anything against Oath. Actually, Cage might do things against Oath. This hand sucks, and we're not gonna keep it. This hand honestly also sucks. But I don't know if it's better than going to 5 or not. Like, we at least have a Force of Will. And I think we'll keep this and we'll put back, I don't know, repeal. We'll say go. Sure. You can see what I got, which is not actually very much. Okay, are we going for it? If we are, I assume this means you have a counterspell. Yep. So I can, like, not counter this, time walk next turn to try to buy a turn, and then hope I can find something to outcome with. I don't know. This is a bad plan, but I don't think it's better than, like, trying to force the Oath of Druids and just getting forced back. You got any ideas, Randomus?
When you basically know he has a force, yeah.
Yeah, like he probed us. He's not gonna. He either has a force or he has a second Oath. Like, those are the two options.
Weep openly.
Yeah, right. Fuck it. Let's find out.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's nothing else to
Yep.
do. And then now.
And now we play Shitty Explore. Actually, it's better
Forget to
Explore,
attack
but
for
and I
one.
should have attacked there, but it doesn't matter.
No, it don't.
Actually, I was probably supposed to peel his Oath, but or I could have repealed the Spirit token.
And he just makes another one
Yeah,
in
he just makes
response to the trigger.
Oh yeah. Well, no, he doesn't get the trade. He makes a response, and No, he doesn't get a trigger if there's no creatures.
Oh, you're right.
Yep, that's Gristlebrand.
Huh. That doesn't seem healthy for us.
No, that's because it's not. It's in fact extremely bad.
Well,
I
this
believe
sounds like
you're-
Magic the Gathering.
It sure
It
is.
is. I believe your win rate of 1 is about to cease to be 1.
Yes, correct. I'm going to drop to 0.66.
0.6666 repeating, obviously.
Yes, obviously. Yeah, I'm done. I've seen enough. Okay, so Oath. It's kind of a fucker.
Confirm.
Also, those hands sucked, but I don't know. Sometimes your hand sucks. You gotta play it.
Technically.
I mean, like you
You
can
could
mulligan for hoping for a better one, but like your odds get worse the lower you go. And like I think both of those hands I kept were like in the bottom 50% of keepable hands, but like they were still
They were
okay to
reasonable,
keep.
yeah.
Yeah, like I went from 7s that were not keepable to 6s that were not good but still keepable. The bar for a great hand in Vintage is very high. Like you're just doing so much nonsense.
Yeah.
But yes, Anna, we are playing Vintage in a league.
Whoa.
I will be happy with our results if we get one more match win. Like, if I 3-2 this, I will be, like, perfectly happy. Alright. This seems fine. Luris Companion. Interesting. Yeah, this seems fine. So the question is, like, do we start on Merchant Scroll for something, or do we just, like, brainstorm? I think I'm honestly on lead on Brainstorm. And then we can go Merchant Scroll next turn. Put back, like, Island Hercules or something. Play our jet. Play a top. And say go. Emerald. Okay. LED. Interesting. This is going to be like... And Bayou. That's very interesting.
A bayou?
Yeah, a Bayou. And a Tarmogoyf.
Ooh.
Our opponent's doing things. Chalice on 0. That's kind of annoying. We do fortunately have that Hercules.
Yeah, that's pretty good against us. Chalice on 0.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So are we're ancestraling on upkeep so that we can top afterwards, right?
Well, so our opponent just
Never
cast Force of
mind.
Vigor at us. So, I like casting Ancestral.
I
Actually,
like
I think
ancestraling in response to this.
So,
So that
so I think we're actually supposed to spin top in response, and then in response to that, draw, and
yeah,
then cast Ancestral.
I like that. And then draw with hold priority and then cast ancestral on top of that.
Yeah, well, I just drew because
That's fine.
that's also
We
fine.
we get a card deeper the other way.
Yeah, no, you're right. I was maximizing my looks with top the other way, right? Because
Yeah.
I guess if we would still draw for turn. I don't think we really need outcome or emerald. So I guess we'll take the force.
Oh boy.
Yeah, right. So it's just
Good
like,
news. His glyph is big now.
yeah. Hope of Giriper. Let's not. And then I think we'll ditch repeal. Seems fine. So we have the Hercules. Or maybe I'm supposed to ditch the Hercules because the repeal is cheaper. Demonic Consultation.
Whew.
Our opponent is doing some
Opponent's like playing Chandelar at
spicy
us and
things,
it's
right?
ruining us.
So they named Bayou. That's a choice, I guess. So I think we're just gonna EOT make a construct, and then make another construct. triple white off the LED for what?
This is Bomberman, probably.
But wouldn't they do that on their turn? Oh, so
Mm.
they
Oh,
were supposed to do that. They messed that up. They're supposed to do
yeah.
that on their turn.
I'm confused.
Yeah, I don't. To put Luris into their hand. And then
Oh, can you not do that
it's sorcery speed.
on... yeah. Well, whoops.
What am I getting here? Getting Soul Ring, maybe?
Yeah, I think it's just like Soul Ring. Mana.
Maybe I get... So the other option is like Soul Guide Lantern, eat the LED, but it might be too cute.
It's target graveyard, not both, right?
It's each opponent's graveyard, and when it enters the battlefield, exile a card from a graveyard.
Right. I was more thinking about it as a way to reset the Goyf.
Yeah, sure. That also works.
But like our yard is the one that makes it big.
Well, not really. We have 3 instants and an artifact. Although it's gonna have an enchantment and a land in here in a second,
Yeah.
so. Yeah, I guess just Soul Ring. Okay. That's honestly a little unfortunate, but so like now I can double block the Goyf. Okay.
Yeah.
This
That's... yeah.
this does not change the mana value of a spell.
That is correct.
Okay. It's just for
Mana value is what's printed on the card.
yeah. It's just for purposes of Lavinia that it matters.
Ooh, which one's Lavinia?
Blue white for a
I just can't remember exactly how it's phrased.
legendary human something or other. Non or spells your opponents it's counter all spells that your opponents cast but they didn't pay mana for, basically.
Right.
And they can't cast non-creature spells that are
Right. And
mana value
if
greater
you
than the
Thorn
number
of
of lands they
Amethyst
have.
a Mox, then you have paid mana for it, and
Yes,
Lavinia
correct.
no longer
Yeah.
cares. Yeah.
Honestly, I think I just take this. Now that my constructs are kind of getting big.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a little annoying, but I think I just want to draw Time Walk.
Yeah, I think we just take the Time Walk.
No, I will not pay 4 Mana Vault's ability. So I can Time Walk here.
Can we PO and Time Walk?
I don't think so because of the Thorn. Because like I need to Hercules.
Oh yes, Thorn.
Because we have 5, 7 mana. So we're 1 short.
Then we're just on like ship this turn and Hercules EOT.
Yeah, we're on like cast Walk plus Hercules. Or we can Hercules, play Emerald, cast Time Walk, leaving up Mana Vault, and then next turn
That's
we
perfect. Yeah, do that. I like that. Don't cast the Emerald yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's Hercules, them. Wait, no, we don't. Yeah. Sorry. My brain always thinks Hercules is double blue for some reason. I forgot Magic cards were good back in the old days.
That's not a great one to draw, but I don't know, we're at 8 anyway, so our utility for that one's maybe a little low.
I mean, we have another PO we can put. We're just like turbo going off this turn, like.
Yeah. Oh look, another outcome.
Hello, nerds.
Hello.
Yo.
I'm here.
How's it going?
Well,
Good.
hello there.
Hey, oh wow, there's a lot of stuff happening.
Yep.
We're in the middle of a PO go off turn.
This is a big turn. Yeah, this is a lot of. Oh, we are. This is after. I'm tuning in after an outcome.
We've
This
cast
is
Poe
this
twice
is our
this turn.
second outcome, and we're about to cast our third.
Okay, yeah. But it's see, there's an Urza in our hand. We're about to pick up like 5 mocks. Okay.
Yeah, it's getting ugly for them.
I'm sorry. When I said 5, I apparently meant like 8.
Yes, we are going to draw a number of cards here. Okay, there's the vault, and there's a tinker, so we have a key.
I feel like at this point you could just you could probably just win by like jacing or putting a jace out and then just like casting another outcome.
I mean,
There
sure,
are a
but
number of things we can do.
I mean, there's
Yeah,
any
when
number
you're-
of ways we could win the game.
Yeah, it turns out when you're going off, yeah.
I mean, we haven't played our land for the turn.
What if it was double all our mana?
Yeah, what turn is this? Oh, turn 7. Yep.
Yeah, this was kind of a long game, honestly.
They had us under a Thorn of Amethyst and
Yeah.
a Chalice for 0 for a while.
Yeah,
Did we Hercules it?
we sure did.
We went Hercule's Time Walk, and then this is the Time Walk turn.
Yep. It's cool. Oh man, Hercules and fucking Vintage must be dumb as shit too. Like, what if my board
is.
wipe? What if my board wipe was also a ritual?
Oh, let me tell you, it's a fantastic card. Good card for good people.
So do you just kill? So how do you kill them with the infinite turns here? Do you just like make some giant constructs?
I have a pair of
Yeah, just-
13/13s.
Is it just the constructs? You just do it with the constructs?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and there's a citadel. There's a house too. Oh, they don't. Okay, they don't even want to see the house.
They don't need to see the house. I feel like Sphinx's Steel Wind is good here. Dismember is good here. Lantern can probably go. Hercules can probably go. We have repeals for the Chalice. So. And I think that's about where we want to be, honestly. Unfortunately, that game took us. We used a fair bit of our time on that, but we still have about half of it, so. And they have, our opponent has Loris companioned. This hand is kind of terrible. I think it's got Tinker, it's got Urza
So you're keeping it,
Saga.
right?
No, but I would like an artifact to go with this Tinker. Because it's the kind of thing where, like, our opponent probably isn't going to kill us in the first few turns, so we could probably hang on until we find something with the Urza Saga, but I don't really feel like taking that chance. And this hand's worse. We're going to go to 5. And this hand will do. And we'll put back, like, Narset Force or something.
So I was gonna say got to go to a fencing meeting today, and that was fucking great.
Yeah.
There should be videos up at some point. A lot of people were taking video. Not me. I was having sword fights.
Nice.
Yep.
Known sword fighter, Voyager 1.
Yep. That's what I do. It's my hobby.
Thorn of Amethyst.
Also, my armor has continued to move through the Ukrainian postal system.
Cool.
I mean, like, not terribly quickly, but it's like floating around in Kyiv and appears to be going somewhere. So it's like, alright.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect it to be fast. But...
Like, I'm amazed that it's, essentially.
This guy has a bunch of main deck nonsense going on. Okay.
This seems like a problem, yeah.
Yeah. Let's get you out of here.
So I get to sweat through my entire shirt today.
Nice. Good job.
Yep. Like the shirt I was wearing under my gamison was just a darker color when I was done.
Yeah, I've definitely done that. Not under a gambeson, but you know.
I've done it once or twice before too. And like there was one time I was doing like road work in New Jersey when I was in AmeriCorps that I sweated my entire shirt.
Rip.
I'm a sweaty guy. I do that pretty regularly.
Yeah.
Yep.
I too am extremely sweaty.
Well, this means you only get one construct.
I mean, I could draw land here. Oh, no, right? Because I...
Yeah, that's not how that works.
Yeah, right. Eh. So... I can get key, because I have the vault in hand. I can cast vault, but I can't activate them. If I drawn a land, I would have been able to. Or I could get, like, Soul Ring and have mana. But... Like, so if I get key, all I have to do is fade a draw step, basically.
I kind of
fade
like
one turn of his.
I
Oh
kind
no,
of like
I'm
just
still
going for
one
it.
short because of the thorn.
I still kind of like going for it. Maybe I don't know. Like what? Because it's not like.
I actually can't because I'm one because of the Thorn of Amethyst. I'm one.
Oh, you can't even
short of
cast it yet.
the vault.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think we are on get like Soul Ring or something.
Yeah, so you can at least cast the vault.
Yeah.
I sure hope nothing bad happens to this artifact that represents all of our mana.
I mean, we have a Force of Will.
That's true. Which always works against abrupt decay.
I mean, you know, how many abrupt decays are they running?
Probably not many.
Like, hitting the Sapphire with it was, you know, it's clutch here. Like, if they, I think I can allow this time.
Well, it's not actually that good until they get the Lurrus out, right?
Yeah.
Oh, but wait, no, but if they hit you, then they sack it, and they can just cast Lurrus, right?
Yes, but they have to put Lurrus into their hand first.
Oh, right, okay.
So, like, which they've just done. No, I will not apply a replacement effect.
Oh, that's actually pretty good too.
Yeah, right.
You can just win the game without casting spells now.
I can just make a million constructs.
I mean, it can get you the other half, right?
Yeah, it just gets me the other half.
And like
the
you
only
can't
issue
cast.
is if he draws a Beseiju or a what's it?
I mean, yeah, but that was already.
Beseiju, I guess. Well, I can't counterspell, but like if he draws a Force of Vigor or something.
Yeah, I mean he has outs, and but the onus is on him still.
Yeah.
And also you can also just making big tokens is also kind of real too.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Like if all he's doing is feeding this to Lurrus, like the constructs become a problem.
Yeah. All right, we could have cast Lurrus here. Is there a reason we didn't? I don't understand, but I'm sure I will be enlightened shortly. Are we just gonna cast a Force of Vigor? I think we are just gonna cast a Force of Vigor. Okay. Oh, right, it doesn't have the ability yet, and I can't force it because Hope of Giriper. That's kind of annoying.
Well,
Yeah, I was gonna say because he's probably not casting Lurrus because casting Lurrus doesn't win. But
yeah.
this is good. Whatever. I mean, if you force the hope, then he would have
Well, no,
just cast.
yeah.
Well, I'm saying if you force the hope of Girapper, it just would have done this to you instead.
I
so.
mean, I don't think he had the hope or the force at the time.
Oh, I know, but then like, I mean, like then you don't have the Force of Will when he casts the Force of Vigor. So like,
Yeah. Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. No, I get what you mean.
I was wondering if you're supposed to run out the Lotus there just to make the construct bigger.
I can't.
Oh right.
It's Hope of Giriper.
Oh right. Huh.
Yeah. It was legit. Like.
No, thank you.
What if we didn't? What if we did something else instead? Dryad Arbor is interesting. Scavenging ooze. I guess it can eat it to grow. That's kind of annoying. Eat the hope and the Lurrus. Oh, and it gains life too. Bleh. Lotus Petal's an interesting choice for this deck. Oh, Skull Clamp. Interesting. Now we're gonna equip to Dryad Arbor.
Watching something pay for its own Skull Clamp is always kind of cute.
Yeah, right.
Like usually it's an elf, but I'll take it when it's in land.
Yeah. Yep. And you're gonna eat yourself with that. That was not a card I wanted to see. Ignoble Hierarch. Okay. Sure. We'll trade. I don't like this, but actually no, let's not trade. So I'm fucking Thorn of Amethyst. I'm one short of actually casting this Force of Will. Okay, well. I don't know how I'm supposed to win this game. So we're just gonna try to go to game 3. Where we have 5 minutes to win. Let's hope we can get the, like, Tinker or the Vault Key going or something. Yes, I would like to play first. I don't think I'm supposed to keep this hand. That has no blue mana. Like, it does have a top, but... Oh, what if I just had the turn 1 win?
That's pretty good. You get it
Winning the
sometime.
game.
That's why we put it in our deck.
Yep.
I mean, I guess like if he has Force of Vigor, he can get you.
He has to have it. Has to.
Yeah, I mean, like if he has
Sure.
if he has right now Force of Vigor.
Yeah, but, like...
Okay,
if
cool.
he has
He's
it,
gonna
he
get us
has it.
anyway.
Okay. Like, sure.
Right, you don't get to also have Force of Will, which
I actually probably wasn't supposed to Lotus there, but... Okay.
he did not have the Force of Vigor in his opener.
Yeah, okay, so... I
Right,
am...
got your money back.
Yeah, I am
3-1.
officially happy with my results here.
Go.
Let's see
go
if we
do some winning.
can make some money on this one. So yeah, that was an interesting deck we were playing against. It was like green black, like some stack stuff, some because it's got the, or I guess it had the just the thorns of the sort of cost.
So anytime you see like Tarmogoyf get played in the wild these days, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, right. Like I mean, it was doing work.
No, yeah, just like
and then I went off, but like, you know, it's
It
a
was
green
working
card for
for him
Force
right
of
up
Vigor.
until it wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it was doing a real good job right until it just
Right until
completely
we
stopped
cast
mattering.
Turtles. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't even the Hercules; it was the outcomes. But
Until it didn't
yeah,
kill you fast enough or stop you from winning the game.
yeah, you know.
Oh, I'm gonna be sore as fuck tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a good kind of sword, though.
It was, yeah. Got a couple decent shots. I'm gonna have a couple bruises, some regular sore.
Why you let him hit you?
It's just part of the game. It's part of the game, kind of. It happens. I have to fight a bunch of stuff. I got to like fight with sabers, which is fun, even though I'd like never held one before.
Alright, and we got our final match here. This hand seems good, so we're going to keep it. So it has a Vault and a Saga, and a Force of Will, and a Mox. It also has a Mox. There's several Moxen.
The fair balanced format.
Yes. A Tundra. Exciting.
Well, feeling good about this force.
Alright.
Bye,
I
force.
think we're ditching Dig?
Okay.
I'd probably ditch dig over.
We're not casting the dig, that's for sure.
Yeah, like it's tough to cast the Dig with our current hand.
I say from the way it looks like your game is gonna play out, I don't see the dig ever like going on the
Mattering.
stack.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah, right.
I guess yeah, in a Mox format, are you supposed to just jam the recall?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. You got me.
Well, that was never gonna not happen, so okay.
Yeah.
Also now it's not there for like the key.
Oh, the key we're getting with her is the Saga.
Oh yeah, that's right, never mind, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But that was never not happen. You have nothing else you can cast it on even. Or are we? I guess you
So
don't have
now
the
we're
fault yet.
getting Citadel.
The house Bull is built. So if they don't have a fourth to go up behind that misstep,
Yeah, I mean,
we're
if
pausing
they
a long
got
time.
two cards, like if their last two cards are force plus blue card,
Oh
like
hey,
okay, fine. Okay.
well,
Yeah,
this
I
is
mean,
probably still okay.
yeah, this is probably still fine. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Well, okay,
Some vamp.
it's probably
I
bad
mean,
for us.
the Esper decks tend to be fairer.
Yeah, they're just trying to combo you off with some like monastery mystic or some shit.
Yeah, this is gonna be that was gonna be ancestral. Probably. Oh no, this is Oko. Oh, this is Tinker for their own something. Their own house. Sure.
What do they get?
They got a house as well.
Okay, so I don't recognize the art, and your thing is Burdick. You're on like super low reds.
Oh, am I? Sorry.
She's doing that thing where parts of the screen are clearer than others. Like I can read I can read your hand. I can't read their board.
Oh, that's weird.
Did they also just brick immediately on their house?
They sure did.
Karma.
House fight.
Ooh, having an outcome in house 10 and how.
Right. So like, I think we're on play Vista to shuffle.
Can you outcome yet?
I could outcome, but like, it's only
It's
for
not very
2.
good yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, I'd rather crack this and then
Oh wow, brainstorm with fucking Citadel is dumb.
yeah. Also, I keep forgetting I'm supposed to hold priority here, just in case I find something else I might want to cast.
Well, good news. It doesn't matter this time.
Correct. Okay, let's put
Oh,
land
top.
top on top. Play top. I was supposed to put repeal on top, but it's fine.
This is looking a lot like a win from here.
Yeah, right. Like,
Like the top plus house combo is stupid.
okay.
What's he doing?
He's flusterstorming my repeal.
Who
That's fine.
fucking what? Who cares? Why is this the?
It was on top of his deck, I guess.
Oh, okay, so he had countermat. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. I still wonder if you're supposed to do that.
I don't think you are, but
It's like you have to know there's something better coming than.
right, like, no, I will not shuffle. Actually, I was supposed to draw the
Yes, you were supposed to.
Snapcaster there, but I forgot I drew a card. It's fine, I'll just repeal it. Okay, now I think it's time to outcome.
Powerful.
Oh, you can bounce the top in response, or you can pick it up in response to a slip.
Yeah.
That's silly.
Okay, so now we're forcing off the top as well. Okay.
Can we snap force or something?
We could snap force, but I think I'd rather just snap.
Snap outcome?
Yeah.
I guess that's just fine.
cheaper.
I guess it does cost you the Lotus.
Yeah, but
No, wait, no, it doesn't. Picking up Snapcaster Mage.
Feels good.
It's gross.
sure does. Okay. Okay.
Played a land already, right?
Yeah.
I'll try for the shuffle.
Yeah, because we needed to clear the thing on top.
I was wondering if it was going to be correct at some point to bounce their thing.
Bounce their house.
Yeah,
That would be,
their houses, so they couldn't cast stuff.
I mean,
When we had a lot of mana. Oh,
yeah, well, that's a good one for them.
they're running out of hit points.
They are.
It's an expensive way to cast the free force.
Right, like,
And 4 life for a card is steep.
indeed. This is like some kind of, right, we saw an outcome out of them, so this is Esper outcome.
Oh, wait, do you have 10 non-lands? No, not quite.
Not quite. I maybe could have topped a couple more times, but I was probably actually supposed to.
Yeah, I think you just kill them now. Or you could have just killed them.
Yeah, well.
We got to, we lost track of the...
I
Like,
was
after they
like,
spent
I was
5.
sitting here going, 7's kind of low, and I have this mana crypt. Like, I want to be able to lose the flip and still cast a spell next turn.
Because they're also now in the position where I guess they did just draw like what, like 5 cards probably.
Yeah, I just drew like 5, 6.
They can't
So we're
really use Citadel.
comparable, but they're at much lower life.
Yeah.
So if they don't find
Like they don't have any more.
something,
They can play
they,
like one more spell with that costs mana. That's also a good spell to. I guess it doesn't change that much, does it?
no. I guess if they get to 10 non-land permanents, they can. Yep, okay, that's an Narset. Sure. We can
Good for clearing.
Deal. That is good for clearing, but what are we doing here? Oh, we're gonna outcome again. Sure. Demonic Tutor at the revealed card zone.
That feels bad for you.
Probably.
They don't have to tendrils you for very many, Tim.
I mean, we're at storm count 21, so
That's more than they need.
yes, correct. We passed the point where they needed to get to tendrils me a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
Very long. Okay, we are demonically tutoring. Okay, we found our monastery mentor.
Oh.
That's like the least dangerous thing that they could do right now.
Well, they cast a time walk.
Oh, never mind. We're dead.
I think this is the time walk turn.
I thought. Oh yeah. What? I thought this. Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
the extra turn?
Just takes an extra turn. This is one. Cast top.
You
No,
just
this,
scroll
that,
back to this.
This is not the time walk turn. So.
Oh, never mind. We died.
I don't think so.
Yep. Okay.
Just scroll. Let me just get my secretary to read back the stack for me.
Yeah, so we want the Fluster Storms, Hercules comes out, Lantern comes out, and I think that's about it. We could bring in a cage, but like as like anti-house, but it also stops our house, so
I don't know if that's really the kind of game you want to play.
yeah, I think we're just on be faster than them.
Simply win more.
Yeah, exactly.
I said I think you probably actually could have killed them before.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I forgot about.
Yeah,
So I did
forgot about
forget
the other-
about the other ability of house because, like, who reads that far down house?
Well, also they were at
But-
15 for. Well, it's real. I've seen Reed Duke
Yeah.
does. Well, also I think they were
Uh,
at like
Reed Duke
15.
knows how to read cards
Yeah.
and does it more than most players.
Yeah,
Like
this.
Reed Duke learned how to read with magic cards.
This kind of sucks. Like we have the house in our hand, which is not really where we want to be. We have Academy without Moxen.
I mean, you basically just have like at least one. It's already a 6-card hand essentially.
Yeah. This hand's much better. And we'll put back, I don't know, Misstep. I think it's Misstep. I want to ponder. So then we could play Needle here, but I don't know. I guess a Needle Narset, but I don't know that I actually care that much.
Good needle top.
I can Needle Top, yeah. Or I can Needle Tarn.
How many more tarns do you have?
If they let this resolve with Tarn in play. Okay, they're not.
Opponent reads cards.
Yeah. I got Basic Island. I got a Spin Top. Okay.
It's like they knew.
Okay. And what's my next card? I forget. Oh, it's right. It's another Urza Saga.
A truly formidable time walk.
Indeed. Okay. Well, they had it. Now here comes House. Hopefully they brick.
We probably were not
Right,
supposed to let that.
I was not supposed to let that resolve.
We just saw how to play against top
Yep.
or needle.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Well, you died, Tim.
I mean, he played a House, or he tinkered into House. Like I was pretty fucking dead already.
Like there was a world where he like breaks down to 10 life or something, and you killed him with a construct. And now
Yeah.
we don't live in that world either.
Hunt City, bitch.
Yeah. Right.
So come on, pick up the needle. Get greedy.
You're right.
What's the worst that could happen?
Some constructs.
Yeah. Construct. Singular.
You'll be fine. It's not like Tim's gonna get another turn. Come on, go for it, guy. We're gonna have like 18 monk tokens by the time Tim gets to take another action. So who cares?
Yeah.
You know. So that's our. Honestly, I think that might only be our second horrible punt.
Yeah.
Yep, that's Monastery Mentor. Honestly, there's still a world where I win this. Like, it involves being incredibly lucky, but
Yeah.
that world does exist. Yeah, I will.
Your count may have been an underestimate there, Voyager. Just time walk, right?
No, they haven't cast a time walk. We have. Oh,
No.
this D2er is time walk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they show that to me, I'll scoop. Yep. Oh. I got my money back, and I got a treasure chest.
Yay! What's in the box?
Sure, we'll open one. What was in the box? Mirage Tyrant and 10 play points.
Yay!
What
$1.
does this thing even do? That's a card, I guess. It's a very
Eldrazi stuff.
BFZ limited card.
That's
5
exactly
mana,
what you wanted.
5/3. Okay, well, I'm happy with how that went, honestly. Only 2 horrible punts, and both of them turned out to not actually have mattered.
Only 2 horrible punts.
Actually, no, there were
that you
3 horrible
recognize.
punts, which was the third was not topping further in game 1 there of match 5.
Yeah.
But two of the 3 horrible punts didn't matter. Not that I shouldn't try to not make them just because they didn't matter, but you know.
No, you should always try and make the punts that don't matter. That way you can style on your opponent.
Okay, well, honestly, this has been Vintage is honestly kind of taxing to play.
It is.
There's a lot going on. So I think I'm going to cut the stream here, but thanks for showing up, those of you who showed up, and we'll do this again sometime.
Dude.